also, we need to take a look at big tech. They silenced the true Hunter Biden laptop story. They blocked the truth about COVID. But when lies are being spread about a conservative, they let it trend #1 on Twitter and offer up 0 fact checks against it. I'm not for censoring speech, but when big tech is censoring one side and allowing false allegations to spread freely against conservatives, we're going to have to take a look at that.
And when it's been disproven, and by the way, the escort website said that you were never on that site. The website itself came out and corrected them, but it doesn't stop it from trending. And then when it's all been disproven and your name has been completely cleared, it's not like that's going to trend #1. And I'm glad that you brought up some of the mainstream media that would love to go after you. I'm sure they would love for this story to be true, but they wouldn't touch it because, like you said, they're a little head shy now because of some of the lawsuits, as they should be. But big tech, boy, they can just run hog wild. And it's not just big tech, it's some of the folks on the left who have really successful and popular YouTube channels, the Young Turks being one of those groups. I don't know why they call them the Young Turks, because they all look like they're in their 50s at this point. But I have a clip of them, one in particular, going after you. I want to play that because I think it deserves to be called out.
So, look, does this put her in a tough spot if she actually is completely innocent and hadn't engaged in anything, including the escort allegation or the abortions? Sure. But at the same time, she has no problem putting every woman in America in a tough spot by essentially letting the government decide what she can and can't do with her body. So I know that there are a few people on the left who are like, these aren't completely confirmed and tisk tisk. We must show everyone how good and moral we are and how pure we are, and we must be kind to this woman who is stripping us of our rights. Yeah, I'm not interested in playing that way.
Congresswoman, that woman is so nasty and so disgusting, but essentially what she was saying there is, hey, listen, these allegations, they're probably false, and it's really horrible that someone would say that about a woman, but because you're pro-life, it's okay, we can go after you. I mean, what they could get away with.
She's not interested in playing that way. She's not interested in actually hearing out the facts and hearing my side of the story. I'm absolutely pro-life. I have 4 children. I've lost 1 child through a miscarriage in between my 3rd and 4th child. And that was something that was very, very devastating. That was a life that was lost on the inside of me. But certainly I have never had an abortion, and I have never even considered that. So for these allegations to come forward, and especially with the pro-life stance that I have, that is very, very devastating to me and to everything that I'm called to do as a public servant. I'm sent here to have integrity and to be truthful and to lay out the facts and to propose solutions. And so when people attack me personally, they're going against all of the policies that I'm here defending and the people back at home that I swore to be a voice for and represent. But that's what the left does, Tommy. They cannot win on their merits. They cannot win on the facts or on the policies even. We are all paying the price for bad policies from the left. So they want to have the politics of personal destruction and try to tear you down. They try to say, oh, well, you can't listen to Lauren Boebert. She's an idiot because she doesn't have a high school diploma or a college education. She only has a GED. She's only worked at McDonald's and opened up restaurants and, all of these things. And that's really not enough. Hey, I would much rather have somebody serving in public office who has signed the front of a paycheck than someone who has only been in public service their entire life, like let's say, Joe Biden. But these are the kind of people that they are fine to prop up, and then they want to tear us down, who are actually here to defend America, to defend our way of life, to defend the Constitution. And this is what the American people are absolutely sick of, and this is what they hate about politics.